Good morning, and here we are. Welcome back in your community segment today. We are joined by Lisa Lara, who is here to tell us about an event that's going on later today. Lisa, welcome to our show.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about this event that you're having later on today. Where would it be held at, and what's the importance of it?
So today we're having an event. It's called Deaf World, and it's going to be at Achieve Early College High School in McAllen. And this is an event that we have just because we want to share deaf awareness with our community. September is Deaf Awareness Month, and we want for people to learn about deafness. We also want for our students and our parents to learn about the resources that are available. And so we have information booths, we have different vendors that are there, and we want for people to come in and learn a little bit of sign. So it's just a good time to share, to bring your kids and learn about deafness and learn some sign language.
Lisa, and I know that this is something that the district puts together and the schools put together, but something that lots of folks don't know back at home is that even kids that are maybe a little younger than that regular age that tend to go into school, right? Like 2, 3 years old, they can kind of partake of this. Talk to me about that.
So our services start at 0. All the way to age 21. We have a parent-infant program, and so our parent-infant specialist goes to the child's house and they work with the parents and start teaching them sign language if that's what they're going to be using to communicate, how to work on with their devices, turning them off and on and charging them, and just there's so many things that it involves. And so we do start working with the parents from age 0. Yeah.
Lisa, why is it so important to be able to do that at such an early age?
We want for the children to have their language, a foundation in the language. So we need to know if they're going to be using sign language to communicate, we want them to already start learning it as soon as possible, to expose them to the language, to make sure that their devices are being turned on, that they're able to hear as clearly as possible, so that when they're school age and they can already start to learn to read and write, we're closing that gap and they don't have to catch up to their hearing peers.
And I bet that you see many of those stories where you get to talk to the parents, and it might be something new for them, but they're part of this world and they're part of their world, so it's pretty important for them to be able to communicate and talk about that. Now, how did you get involved with this?
So it was always a passion of mine to work with the deaf, and I ended up being hired at Brown Middle School as a teacher, an English teacher. And Brown Middle School is one of the campuses at McAllen that has our RDSPD program, so our deaf students attend there. And I just went back to school and learned sign language and became a teacher of the deaf.
Absolutely. And Lisa, before we wrap up here, teach us a little bit, how do we say hello? How are you?
Of course. So this is hello.
Okay.
My name is. Yeah. And then now you need to learn the alphabet so you can learn how to spell your name.
I think I remember. So my name is Sandy. So let's do that again.
Hello.
Hello.
My name is Sandy.
Oh,
there you go. Now you know
nice
some
to
sign.
Meet you. How do I say I'm happy or
nice to meet you?
Nice to meet you.
Yeah. And happy.
And happy. And Lisa, before we leave, remind us again, what time is this event? Where's it going to be at? And who all is welcome?
Yes. So the entire community is welcome. We invite everyone to come. This is at Achieve Early College High School in McAllen. It starts at 5 all the way till 8, and the theme is sign language around the world.
Beautiful. Sign language around the world, spreading lots of love and spreading lots of awareness. So important to be able to communicate with all of our members here in the Rio Grande Valley. Lisa, thank you.